Well, for me, one of the key things I would like to see is our revenue numbers, because since the budget was read, we haven't heard much or seen much about how well we are doing with revenue mobilization. Some tax handles were scrapped, and there were concerns about how we were going to fill those gaps. So it will be very interesting for me to see how we've been able to either maintain or increase our revenue GDP figures in line with the IMF targets and expectations. In the budget, there were also some discussions about injecting efficiency in our tax collection system. To what extent is this yielding fruits? Are we seeing much of that happening? I believe the numbers will show whether we are really making inroads, or rather our revenue numbers are struggling. So I want to see more on the revenue front, as well as with expenditure, how well we're doing to contain government spending. Recently we heard about fuel for government appointees being stopped, another revenue rationalization measures. So, a balance of the two, how much we are increasing revenue, and then to what extent are we reducing expenditure. But one area we want to also be sure is to look at the arrears, because if we show very good revenue expenditure numbers, yet there's a lot of arrears to contractors, arrears to suppliers, that was also a red flag. So I would like to see these areas critically. Then we can move on to look at the real sector. Agric, I heard the earlier speaker speak about our investment in Agric. I'm hoping that with a big push agenda, there will be massive injection of capital into agriculture so we can stimulate agric production. So I would like to see how we are stimulating agriculture so we reduce inflation, food inflation especially, and then the issue about the manufacturing sector talks about reducing policy, reducing interest rate, the exchange rate appreciation that we are seeing. To what extent is it stimulating manufacturing or the industrial sector? I believe these are some of the critical things one would like to. So immediately, these are the areas I would like to focus on. Then we can look at other medium to long term